When you go to Mastering Advent, and this is clear both in the Sunday readings and the weekday readings, look closely at the connection between the first reading from the Old Testament and the Gospel, because they're set up on purpose to show how Jesus is the fulfillment of all of the desire and hope of the Old Testament. Folks like Isaiah, Zechariah write very movingly in the Old Testament about this deep desire for God to reveal himself. Isaiah says, Lord, rend the curtain that separates you from us. Break the cord that keeps us from being with you. The prophets joyfully and hopefully longed for the Messiah, but even they would never have expected that God himself would become the Messiah. They thought God would send the Messiah, but the idea that God himself would come in human form was beyond any hope, any expectation. This Advent, look deeply into your heart and analyze what are your greatest desires, what are your deepest hungers, and ponder in prayer how God, specifically Jesus, is the answer to all those hungers and desires. When we come to that realization, we stop trying to fill the hole in our heart with anything less than God, because we know that only God can satisfy us. That's part of the message of Advent.